Today we'll see how to create and write HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in our computer, and then run that code in browser to see the output. Okay, we'll see step by step. So initially, at first, what we need is to write the code. We need some code editor. If there is no code editor, so where do we write normally? If we want to write some document, we'll write something in the notepad or maybe in the Microsoft Word, isn't it? So we need some editor. If notepad is not there, if Microsoft Word is not there, where we will write? You can't write in the browser, right? It will not save it, isn't it? So we need some editor for everything. So in the same way, to write some code, we need a code editor. So there are a lot of different code editors. They are also known as IDE. Okay. So this code editor, there are a lot of code editors like we have Notepad++. Maybe you can even write HTML code in Notepad also. Okay, we have Notepad++. Then we have Visual Studio Code. Okay, like that, a lot of things are there. So we will be going with Visual Studio Code. Okay, so first we need to install that software. So we'll go to the browser and search for Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this will give us the website. Here we'll go for this download version, download for Windows table build. Okay, so yeah, so download started, and yeah, it is downloaded. Now we just need to install it. Okay, just keep on pressing next. Here no need to do anything, and just click on next and install. Okay, so once it is installed, it will launch the Visual Studio Code here. Okay, okay, fine. But here I can't do anything because I don't have any file. So what I can do is I can create a new file here from here. Okay, and then I can start writing. So here I can give a name like first.html. Okay, this way you can create, you can select a location and then you can start. But we will not do it in this way. What I will do is I'll select my location on my own. Okay, let's say I go to my document folder. So here I'll create a new folder named let's say HTML. So I'll create a folder HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay. So inside this folder, what I'll do, so I'll go inside this folder and I'll in the address bar, I'll type CODE, oh, sorry, CMD, and then press enter. Okay. Here I will write CODE, that is the command for Visual Studio Code, code space dot. Okay, then I press enter, and I get this. So I just yes, I trust the author. So I'll click this. So what it does is it will open the Visual Studio Code inside this folder. Okay, so now there is showing nothing because there are no files inside this folder. Okay, so I can create a folder file from here. So here I will create a file called index.html. Okay, this is the file I'll be using to write the code. Okay, okay, fine. So once we have created the folder and created a file as well. Okay, so you just need to have you need to keep in mind this thing is the file should have a .html extension. Okay, if it is not having .html extension, the browser can't recognize this file and it won't run in the browser. Okay, fine. Now what we need to know the structure of a HTML page. How do we write the page, and what do we write here? whether we can write HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything here, or we should write in a separate files. We'll see all those things. Okay. Okay, fine. So now the basic structure of HTML page is we have one HTML element. This is known as an element. Okay. So it has two parts. This is the known as the starting tag or the open tag, and this is known as ending tag or close tag. Okay. So difference between the both of them is we have a slash here in the ending tag. Okay. So in between we need to write whatever we want. Okay. So inside the HTML tag, inside the HTML element, we have two parts. One is known as the head element, another is known as the body. Okay. So let me create those two parts. Head is here, and I'll have another part called the body. So inside the body part, so again these are elements, so these are also having starting tag and ending tag, and the body is also having the starting tag and the ending tag. Inside the head, so inside the body, whatever you write, this will be displayed in the browser, whatever you write. Okay. Now, but what is the purpose of this head tag? So in the head tag, lot of things are there. Let me show you something. I have created this file now. I have not written anything in this file. Now, how do I run this file? I know it is blank, but let's see how to run this file. So where is this file actually? This file is in the documents folder. Inside that HTML CSS folder is there, inside which this index file is there. Okay, fine. If I double click this file, I can run this in the browser and it is open. But nothing is displayed because we have not added any code here, nor we have added any text. Okay. So if I write in the body, whatever I write, let's say welcome to HTML. Okay. If I write like this, if I go to the browser, so after writing this, what happens? There a dot comes. That means the file is not saved. Okay. I have to press Control S to save the file, and then I go to the browser, and you can see nothing is changed here. It will come only when I reload the page. If I reload, we can see the text has come. So that means that every time you change something here, let's say I place two exclamation marks here, I need to save this, Control S, and go to the browser. Again, I need to reload the page. Only then the changes will come here. Okay. So this is how we write some code and run it in the browser. Okay. Fine. Now let's get back to our head element. So inside the head element, what do we do? In the body, what do? We have understood that whatever you write, that will be displayed in the browser. In the head element, we have a lot of things, but I'll show you only some basic things. Like we have a title element. Okay, sorry, not here. Inside the head, we have a title element. Now I'll save this and go to the browser. You'll see that without the title element, I mean, even if you, I have placed it, I have not written anything. So let me just remove this title element. When we have nothing in the head, so what happens in the browser? We can see at the top name of the tab. What is the name of the tab you are seeing? It is showing index.html. Okay. So that is being taken by default from the file name. Whatever file name we are having, it is being taken from there. Okay. So if I want to change, if I want to set some value to the tab name, I can use the title element. Okay. Inside the title element, I can write my first HTML page. Okay. I save this, go to the browser, reload it. I can see my first HTML page has come here. Okay. So this is the purpose of the title element. Okay. Fine. We'll see some more uses of this head element now. So now the thing is, this is basic HTML. So now there are a lot of things like we can, this is a plain text. So we are seeing it just as plain. So we can have some elements like we have header elements. Okay. This is h1 header. This is known as header element. Here if I write something, it will look big. It will look like a header. Okay. So let me save this, go to the browser, reload it. It is being shown as a header. It is bold, it is bigger. Okay. Now, this is whatever I have shown till now is HTML. Now let's talk about CSS. What is CSS? CSS is used for styling the HTML elements or whatever text and things we display, fonts, anything. Okay. So for this, what we can do is we can write some style to uh, change the way this heading is looking. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me show you what I can do here is here I can write style is equal to color. Style is equal to double quotes. Inside double quotes, color colon red. Okay. And then I put a semicolon after red. So I save this, go to the browser, reload it. We can see the text has become red. Okay. This is one way to add some styles, that is add some CSS. There is another way I can apply the styles is by, so this way of writing the style is known as inline styling. Okay. Now I'll remove this. I save this, go to the browser, reload it, style is removed. Okay. Another one way of writing this is by using a style element here in the head tag. Head element, inside the head element, we can write a style element. Inside the style, what I can do is I have to use a selector to select the element, which element I want to put the styles. H1. So I'll write H1 and then curly braces. Inside curly braces, I'll write color, whatever I wrote there, color red and semicolon. Okay. If I write this and save this and go to the browser, then also the color is changing. So, but this is another way of adding style. This is known as internal style sheet. Okay, internal style sheet. Okay, fine. Now, so just like this, we can use the head element. Okay, okay, fine. That is okay. Now, let us move to JavaScript. Okay, so what do we do for JavaScript? So to JavaScript also, where do we write it? We write in the body element. Okay, inside the body element, we put a script tag like this. Okay, inside the script tag, inside the script element, we write whatever code we want. So let's say I'll write a simple code for displaying something like not to display, I'll alert. I'll use a pop-up to display something like hello or welcome. So alert, inside alert, I'll write hello everyone. Okay, fine. So I'll use a semicolon at the end. It is semicolon is like a full stop. Okay. So alert hello everyone. I'll save this, go to the browser and reload it. I got hello everyone pop up. When I click on this OK, then the data, that the body element, whatever we have written, that is shown. Okay. So this is one way to add the JavaScript. Okay. Just like this, we can have, and we have another way to add JavaScript, that is from an external file. Here it is coming from the same page. Okay, from here the script tag I have used, but I can use it from another file as well. So let me show you that. Let me create another file. So this is index.js. Okay, this is JavaScript file. Here I'll write some code. Okay, let's say alert. What I'll write some text. So text, how do we write? We write in single quotes or double quotes. Anything is okay. Here I can write single quote or double quote. Both are same. Both mean the same. Okay. So what I'll do? I'll write here alert and then let's say HTML. Okay, let me write JavaScript. JavaScript is awesome. Okay. Write this code. I save this. I go to the HTML page and here I remove this alert because I want to execute that part, isn't it? So here what I'll write is in this script element, here inside the starting tag, I'll write script src is equal to index.js. Okay. So what will this src do? It will look for the index.js in this folder, and then it will run it if it is there. If it is not there, then it will not be able to find that file, so nothing will work. But it is able to find the file in the same folder, right? So I'll just save this, go to the browser, reload it, and it is saying, it is running that code from that file. Okay, it is saying JavaScript is awesome. Okay, so that's how these are the two ways how we can use and run JavaScript in our HTML pages. Okay, so in this JavaScript file you can write anything, whatever you want. Like I can write some JavaScript, like where x is equal to 10, where y is equal to 20, console.log of x plus y. So this should print the sum of x and y in the console. Okay, so it will take the code from that file, and I'll reload this, and if I open the console, I can see I got 30. Okay, so this is how we can write the JavaScript. Okay, now for example, if I'm not having any text, I don't want to write any text in the body and all those things, I just want to only run JavaScript code. Then what I can do, I can remove everything, and I can, in the index.html, that means if I even don't want to use this index.js file, for example, in the HTML file itself I want to write, and I want to write only the code. What I can do is I can use a script tag simply inside the script tag without any HTML, and I can write here console.log of hi. Okay, so if I write like this and go to the browser and reload it, I got hi in the console. But this is not the exact proper way to do that. So what we should do is we should always have a HTML element. Inside that we can put a script tag, and there you can write those code. Okay, so this is, in this way also it will work. Okay, okay, so I hope you got it. So this is the way we write JavaScript in our HTML file. Okay, okay.